The second largest city in Egypt, Alexandria, known as the Pearl of the Mediterranean, has an atmosphere that is more Mediterranean than Middle Eastern. Its ambience and cultural heritage distance it from the rest of the country, although it's actually only 225 kilometers from Cairo. Alexandria has many tourist attractions like the Montaza complex, the Citadel of Qaitbay, and Biblioteca Alexandrina, so let's begin by the Montaza complex. In Montaza Palace is a palace and extensive gardens in the Montaza district of Alexandria, Egypt. It was built on a low plateau east of central Alexandria, overlooking a beach on the Mediterranean Sea. The extensive Montaza Palace grounds first had the Saramlik Palace, built in 1892 by Khedive Abbas II, the last Muhammad Ali dynasty ruler to hold the Khedive title over the Caliphate of Egypt and Sudan. It was used as a hunting lodge and residence for his companion. The larger Al-Haramlik Palace and Royal Gardens were added to the Montaza Palace grounds, being built by King Fuad I in 1932 as a summer palace. It is in a mixture of Turkish and Florentine styles has two towers, one rising distinctively high above with elaborated Italian Renaissance design details. The palace has long open arcades facing the sea along each floor. President Anwar al-Sadat renovated the original Salamlik Palace as an official presidential residence. It was most recently used by former President Hosni Mubarak. The Garden of Al-Muntaza. The Garden of Al-Muntaza, which is 3,000 meters wide, contains a huge selection of trees and plants, and some of them are quite rare. Some of the tropical plants are still in a good shape, although they have been planted more than 75 years ago. The plant collection in Montaza includes special types of palms and the big-sized plants. And now we'll talk about Biblioteca Alexandrina. The Biblioteca Alexandrina is built on a magnificent site alongside Alexandria's ancient harbor in the historic center of the city. The 11-story library can contain up to 4 million volumes of books and can be expanded up to 8 million by the use of compact storage. In addition of the library facilities, the library also contains other cultural and educational functions including a planetarium, several museums, a school for information science, and conservation facilities. Characterized by its circular tilting form, the building spans 160 meters in diameter and reaches up to 32 meters in height, while also diving some 12 meters into the ground. An open plaza and reflecting pool surrounds the building, and a footbridge links the city to the nearby University of Alexandria. Conceived as a revival of the ancient library in the city founded by Alexander the Great some 2,300 years ago and lost to civilization centuries later, the new Alexandria Library is a contemporary design that will contribute meaningfully to students, researchers, and the public. The design of the new library is both timeless and bold. Its vast circular form alongside the circular Alexandria harbor recall the cyclical nature of knowledge, fluid throughout time. Its glistening tilting roof recalls the ancient Alexandrian lighthouse and provides the city with a new symbol for learning and culture. And now, the Citadel of Qaitbay. Sultan Qaitbay built this fortress during the 14th century to defend Alexandria from the advances of the Ottoman Empire. His efforts were in vain since the Ottomans took control of Egypt in 1512, but the fortress has remained strategically located on a thin arm of land that extends out into Alexandria's harbor from the Corniche. The fortress' current form is not the original. It was heavily damaged during the British bombardment of Alexandria during a nationalist uprising against British hegemony in 1882 and rebuilt around the turn of the 20th century. As with the most things in Alexandria, the building itself is not what is most significant about this location. Qaitbay built the fortress here to take advantage of an existing foundation on the site, that of the legendary Pharaoh's lighthouse, which by the 14th century had fallen into ruins due to repeated damage by earthquakes.